Okay, this is the IR function test on the IBU in the JS2. Jerry, this is the second of your boards. I've already had the first board in, and I can say that we have had complete success. The one thing I can't test is the flash ring because I don't have one. But if the IR is taking and receiving hits, I'm sure that all the rest is going to be okay. I've never heard anybody say, I bought an IBU and everything works except for the flash ring. That's never happened. I'm absolutely positive that everything is going to be just fine on these. So here's the test. I've got the Jagdpanther out here. For some reason my T92 is kind of, that's the T72, and it's kind of acting up on me, so it's not even turned on right now, but we'll fire up the Jagdpanther. One thing that I didn't know that I just found out is that the IBU, when you take a hit, there's a kind of an explosion sound to represent you getting hit. So fire up the IBU. The main test here is to make sure that it both takes and receives hits and that it'll die after 3, because right now it's set as a light tank. Alright, so you see the hang-long wiggle when I shoot. Now also, because of the wiring of the board, I don't have the recoil or the high-intensity flash hooked up, because those involve rewiring the tank. But like I said, as long as it takes to receive hits, I'm sure everything else is going to be fine. Now we'll try the IBU against the JP against the IBU. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but it made the sound, okay? We'll shoot it for a second time. It made the hit sound. It's hard to tell if we're taking any battle damage on a light tank. One more time now. This should kill it. See, she stops and the light goes out. Now I think you got to wait like 30 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and shut down the Jagdpanther. Now if you wait about 30 seconds, it'll restart itself, or at least it'll come back to life. You'll have to still restart it with the transmitter. But and it'll start to play music. So we'll just kind of hope that happens soon. Or if you want to do it quickly, you can just turn the. There we go. So now see the lights come back on and it's playing that music. So I'll restart the tank. And that's it. It restarts. Okay. If you wanted to do it quicker than that, all you have to do is turn the JS2 off and then back on again, and you'll be good to go. This also lets me test all the secondary hull functions. We already know that everything's good on the lower hull. Like I said, you can set your reverse for less power if you want to. That's all done with the SD cards. Paul knows all about that. But as far as I can tell, she runs and drives great. Everything works. Let me try a couple of the others. The one thing we couldn't test when it was on the bench was turning the lights on and off. Hey, that appears to work. Now I'm going to set the turret all the way to the side because you have to have it set at 90 degrees in order to be able to open the door to access the on-off switch. Now we'll shut down. Now, even with the engine shut down, your turret rotation still works, and you may notice that now it's ticking. That's because these are German sounds. This is from a Tiger 1, and in real life, the Tiger 1, it made a noise more like that. That was elevation. Pulled it a little too far. I think you gotta have it turned on for that. Let me check. Yeah, you might have to be turned on for elevation, because it works fine now. But if you listen to this turret rotation, not even sure if any of that's showing up on the video, but it's making the electric turret rotation sound. When you shut it down and rotate, it goes tick, 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 like that. That's because the real Tiger 1, it only had powered turret rotation when the engine was running. When the engine wasn't running, you'd have to crank it around by hand and it'd make that sound. So there we are. I am absolutely 100% sure that these boards are A-OK, absolutely nothing wrong with them, and I am ready to ship. So all we have to do now is figure out payment and postage and stuff, and I'll get these in the mail to you guys, and you can get out on the battlefield killing each other as much as you want to. So anyway, we'll just shut these down real quick. And like I said, that's it. We're ready to go. I'm ready to ship boards whenever you guys are. So we'll see you next time.